of the things I would consider is the microclimate here in this area. It's very clement. It's very good weather-wise for health reasons.
Most of us have been living and working in Spain all our lives.
I started playing the trumpet when I was 10.
I help them settle in the area, whether they are a young family or an older couple.
The price in the restaurant is so good, they can eat nearly every day out.
If you're a shopaholic, we like it to be there.
People come here because it's their dream, and this dream they can afford.
I started out at Villas in 2008 when we moved here from the UK with a young family. The business has gone from strength to strength since then. We now have a frontline office on the Arenal beach in the beautiful town of Javia. The business is very, very successful, probably one of the most successful estate agencies in Javia. I think because we do everything we can to help people buy properties here in this beautiful area. One of the things that we're very happy to do at Alta Villas is to help people not just find the right property, but also help them settle in the area, whether they are a young family or an older couple looking to find out information about healthcare, about schools, all sorts of different things that people need. We are honest, we're reliable, we cater for the international market as well as the local market, and we have properties from €100,000 right up to €8 million. So there is something for everyone in this beautiful place.
Being Dutch myself, I love the fact that we have people from all nationalities coming into our office. We connect with our clients in different ways, for example through social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and that's also how we advertise our properties, through our website of course. And we also collaborate with other agents very closely.
What I really like about my job is meeting new people on a daily basis, exploring the lovely landscapes of Javia, visiting beautiful villas and finding the dream property in the sunshine.
Clive, you have been here for a very long time. Tell us how it was.
I came here with my family in 1966.
Wow.
I was 5 years old, a little boy, and I've been here basically ever since.
How was it then?
Very different. It was from Benissa to Alicante would take about 4 hours. The road was just one lane, and if you saw a lorry coming the other way, you had to move off the road, so it would take a long time. We set up the office in 1993.
What do you do?
I'm a tax consultant. I used to be a trumpet player. I started playing the trumpet when I was 10. We worked in a nightclub in Calpe, and I did all right playing the trumpet. But I wanted a bit more in life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I started studying, and this is the result.
What do you specialize in?
Inheritance, conveyancing, capital gains tax, non-residence. In the office we also do resident tax returns, companies, self-employed people.
And your clients are mainly international, or?
Mainly international.
So how would you encourage people to come to settle down here?
Well, first do their homework. Spain is very, very bureaucratic. and you need a bit of paper for this, a bit of paper for that, 3 bits of paper for something else. And if you haven't got the right bit of paper, you can't get the other bit of paper that you need.
Noticed.
So you need a lot of bits of paper, and it's a lot cheaper to pay someone to do it. I suppose Javier chose me, I don't know.
Oh.
Well, one thing and another, we came here, set up the office, and it's a nice place to live and bring up children. It's very nice, it's very friendly, it's quite safe, there's beautiful climate, the light's very nice. It's not overcrowded, even in the summer it's not too bad. I enjoy classic cars.
Why, thank you.
It's a pleasure. I've always loved these cars, the Rolls Royces. So I decided to buy this. Last year I got it, and I'm very happy with it. Mm-hmm. 55% are foreign. The majority are British. In Denny, on the other hand, which is just across the mountain, there are more Germans. In Albatross and La Lucia and Palop, they're mostly Scandinavian.
Hi, welcome to the kitchen company Albert. We're trying to be a little bit different in design and quality. We design and fit affordable kitchens to everyone's budget.
Hello, kitchen company Albert, Mark speaking.
All our kitchens are imported from the UK to give you a high spec and quality that you deserve.
That's quite nice as well.
Yeah. Just takes the grey out, doesn't it?
Just get the greyage in there. I quite like that colour. That's quite nice.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Colour.
that's a nice colour. That one. I do like that one.
Unique was conceived in 2014 as a new concept to offer everything under the roof for our clients. We are a estate agency that offers everything for the home owners in our area, and everything from insurances, rentals, constructions, fiscal and legal advisors.
This is Eric.
Our concept has been a great success, and we think it's because we can offer a vast experience in the estate market, as most of us have been living and working in Spain all our lives.
Suli, tell me about your restaurant.
We are the family business. My husband with me looking after old business, and my brother with wife looking after new business. Also, we have 2 cousins working at each kitchen store. And the old restaurant, we are nearly more than 17 years. We started in 1999. We are a long time here. We know a lot about IBA. It's big change now. I have 2 boys. And it's very important to study different language here in this area, in Costa Blanca. They go to private school, they learn German, English, Spanish, but also Valencianish and Chinese. Yes, right. It's very good. Costa Blanca is like a small United Nations. Also, I have 2 dogs, 2 German Shepherds, And my husband go every morning with dogs to the mountain. It's a fantastic place to live with the animals and for enjoy it here. The sun is perfect. I heard about a lot of restaurants only work at the summertime, and after in the winter it's very quiet, so, but not us. So.
You have business all the time?
I have more busy also in the winter time.
Oh.
Yes. In the winter time I have a lot of customers, pension customers. The price in the restaurant is so good, they can eat nearly every day out. Yes.
Yeah.
Upside is hotel. And the left side is free parking, and the right side is so nice sea. Where just all area is perfect. So my brother, he's very good chef. He knows sushi, Japanese sushi, and also Thai food, and Chinese food, of course, because there is more Asian restaurant. My husband and cousins, also my brother, they are making beautiful decoration, and they are artists.
Come on in. Yes. We first came here as a family, early 60s. Beaches and a few houses, and that was it, nothing else. Albin was very basic. Remember, our telephone number was number 20, you know, so that was it, you know. That was really, you know, one of the first telephones we had here. There's a woman in Alfath who was the centralita, you know, you made your calls there, and then she connected you with a plug-in to anywhere else you would want to call. They would call you back and say that phone call had come through, please, do you want to talk? You know? But most houses didn't have phones. I remember the first supermarket in Alfath del Pi was just one little space, and somebody had a bright idea to bring in, you know, foreign products. I graduated as a chiropractor in the late 80s, 86, from the Anglo-European College of Chiropractic in Bournemouth. And I began my clinic about the early 90s here. As an individual, I work one-on-one. I spend a lot of time with each individual and try to say, why does it hurt? You know, where does it come from? Consultation will maybe anywhere between half an hour to an hour. I very much work with a sort of total body aspect, you know, looking at, you know, from their diet to the way they live, the jobs that they have, the influence it has on their body. Biggest probably are lower back problems, neck problems, disc, headaches, sports injuries, and of course a lot of retired people here. So I also treat people with you know, geriatric related rehabilitation, new hips.
What would you say to a person that wants to visit Albir or live in Albir, Alfas?
I mean, one of the things I would consider is the microclimate here in this area. It's very clement. It's very good weather-wise for health reasons, and of course for tourism. The transport links are great. You know, ease of access. Fly into a major airport. You could, you know, get to Madrid in a couple of hours. And, you know, you can go up to Valencia too. And you've got, you know, all the facilities you really want. You know, great hospitals, great roads, sporting-wise. They have a huge variety of things you can do.
100 different beers. Wow. Tell me about it, Alan.
We have now 100 beers. Most of them are coming from Belgium, because I'm from Belgium too. We have many special beers. A little bit from everywhere. That's why we call it universal.
What are your favorite winter activities?
Winter activities, yeah, you can do here many things, but climbing is one of the favorites, because in winter it's not too hot, but still warm enough to enjoy whatever you do on the rocks.
Maddie, tell me what you're doing here in Alfaz del Pi.
I am actually selling CBD oil.
What is it?
It is made out of cannabis, medical cannabis you also call it.
So what does it do?
It does a lot of things. It has a very, very big impact on a lot of diseases. Actually, you would say that how can a little herb like this, have such an influence? But that's actually because our body has a system which you call the endocannabinoid system. They found the name when they were researching how cannabis was, what it was doing in the body. That system is present all over the body and in the tissue. And it's actually constantly maintaining a balance at the cellular level. Because your cells, they reproduce themselves every 3 months, so they need to be healthy. And when a cell reproduces itself, it makes a complete match to the cell that it is replacing.
Okay.
So if that cell is sick, your new cell is going to be sick. So this is helping your cells to know if they are sick and then they should die, or if they are healthy and then they can reproduce themselves.
Great. So can you give me some examples of healing?
There's a lot. I gave you some of them. There's anxiety, Alzheimer's, diabetes, every inflammation, migraine, arthritis, sclerosis, and much more.
And how do you take it?
You just put it under your tongue. Let it stay there for a couple of minutes and then it will be absorbed.
Some people might be confused that this is something that would make you high, is it?
Yeah, no, this is not making you high. This is actually 5% CBD, which is the most important ingredient. It has also 0.2% THC, and THC is the stuff that you get high from, but of course not from this percentage. You are not getting addicted to it. You can stop whenever you like and get all the benefits. This percentage of THC is legal here in Spain.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So safe and effective.
Very much, and it's very good actually to have this little percentage of THC in this oil because it gets much more potent. It has 120 cannabinoids in it. That's very high level, and it has over 500 different substances.
And how can we get it?
Yes, you can contact me. I'd either give you the information so you can go online and buy it yourself, or you can buy it from me. Either you buy it on the internet or you buy it directly from me. I always meet up with the clients so we can have a talk how to use it, because it's different from person to person how much you need of it, and a lot of people have a lot of questions, want to know. So actually I also offer that they can contact me anytime on email all the time they use it, if they have any questions at all.
So it's easy to get it?
Yes, very easy.
I hear there's a lot happening here in Alfaz.
There's a lot of activities going on for everybody. For instance, I'm attending a Body, Mind and Spirit fair, and that's very exciting.
Yeah, and you were saying about the THC and that it's not as known.
All year round, there are many interesting fiestas in Altea.
restaurant has been around?
Since 3 years we are in here.
What kind of food do you offer here?
We have normally Nepalese and Indian cuisine, but I'm working about this kitchen around more than 28 years.
Are you originally from Nepal?
Yeah, we are from Nepal.
Why did you move to Altea?
Because Altea is very nice place. Look the sea view. Also here living all the international people. It's all very good security. Also very nice people here and very nice location. We have before 15 years in Moraida town, same kitchen.
What is important when you are running a restaurant?
Fresh food, quality, quantity, and clean environment. It is very important things, and we can do it.
Johnny, you are running 2 restaurants here in Torrevieja. Tell us about it.
One is 26 years old, and it's a classical restaurant with tablecloths and candles and all that stuff. And I made a new one for 3 years ago, and that's a kind of a rock and roll bar, American diner.
What can we eat in Ibsen?
Ibsen is very famous for the Scandinavian food. And specialities, of course, herring, smoked salmon, cooked salmon. We have also some typical dishes like carbonade. We have something we call fårikål, which is a stew of lamb. that way. And of course we have entrecote and pepper steak and all that stuff also.
And superior?
Our specialty on the other side is soups, and that was the idea that you can come in, take a quick soup and run away if you are busy and whatever. And we have a lot of different soup for all over the world. We have from Thailand, we have from Ungarn, we have from Morocco, Norway and all over. On the west coast of Norway we make a special dish. And there's some potato bowl with a leg of pork and different stuff like that. We do our soups, we make the burgers and the sandwich, the ribs and all that stuff also. My wife is a chef also, so then we said, you take this new one and I take the old one. And she's making all the food over there more or less.
Why Torrevieja?
Oh, maybe it's accident. Because I was coming here in '87, it was very early. I was running a restaurant in a water park in Norway, and I was working only 2 months in the summer, and I think, what should I do in the winter time? And I say, I go and look in the newspaper where people are going, and I was going to Torrevieja everybody. So that's why I'm here.
And what do you like about it?
Oh, it's a fantastic place. It's very international. It's always nice weather. I've been living here so long, so it's my home. I've been living more time here than in Norway.
We are in beautiful flats, holiday flats. Can you tell us a little bit about it, Ineke?
Yes, these nice flats are brand new built last year. Yeah, as you can see, they are very modern and new and white and a bit Northern European style, more than Spanish. And yeah, you see the nice swimming pools and the gardens, and it's very relaxed to be here.
We've got the lakes there, we've got the sea over there. How far is it?
We're in 2 minutes at the supermarkets, the shops and the sea. So it's a very nice location. We also rent out other people's properties within 40 kilometers around Torrevieja. And for us it's very important to do it on a fair price for owners. They don't pay a lot, they have lots of freedom, they can enter their own property whenever they want. Which is very important for us that people arrive always, anytime, in a brand clean apartment to spend their holidays.
Why do you like Torrevieja? Why would you recommend it to anybody to visit or live here?
Well, Torrevieja is a very central place on the Costa Blanca. It's just between Alicante Airport and Murcia Airport. It's 30-40 minutes driving to the airport.
And I hear it's great shopping down here.
Yes, we are 8 minutes from La Senia Boulevard, and that's a very nice shopping center. So every shopaholic will like it to be there.
Manuel, tell me, what is Nautilus Restaurant?
Nautilus Restaurant is a beautiful restaurant by the Punta Prima Beach. It's in the border between Torrevieja and Orihuela Costa. We offer fresh fish, meat and delicious dessert.
Mediterranean houses. Rosa, you are the owner. Yes. This is your son, Luis. Robert, you are the agent here. So tell us a little bit about the history of this place. I understand you started.
I started 25 years ago on my own. We are specialists and resellers in this area mostly. We also sell new properties.
We speak a lot of languages. Well, we have different agents with different nationalities. When you want to buy, you want to speak with somebody who understands you. Yeah. And then I think somebody who comes from the same country than you will understand your rules, your laws, and he will know the difference.
I work with the Scandinavian market, mainly Norwegians and Swedish, and there's a lot of them in this area. Most important thing for the south of Costa Blanca is the climate and the prices. Even though it's the Costa Blanca north is not far away, the climate is different. Yeah. It's less rain in the south of Costa Blanca than in the north because it's in the mountains, and the prices are considerably lower.
So tell me, what is the price range here?
For the Scandinavian markets, we sell, let's say, from 70,000 euros and up to 300-400. But you can get here in this area 2 bedrooms from 70, 80, 90,000 without a problem. Yes. That's second hand is that. Actually much better to buy second hand and refurbish it instead of buying a new house.
We are in Orihuela Costa. It's quite vast, but you've got Torrevieja, a city just next door. How is that?
We are in a really good area because it's a residential area. If you need to go to the city, you just have to take the car 2 minutes. You are in a city because you have all the amenities. You have town hall, administration, theater, good restaurants.
Yes, everything you can find.
Everything. Okay. Being one of the most important things of this area is the energy. Is the energy of the people that you can feel it. Everybody say hello to everybody. You can see cars stopping and allowing the dogs go across the road. You know, it's something really important because if you compare that with a big city or with a villa, you don't have that. You know, in the flats, people doesn't know each other. You don't know the neighbor of downstairs. What in this area is crazy. Everybody knows everybody, you know. Yeah.
How is the summer? How is the winter time here?
Most of the clients I sell to, they spend the winter here, and they're not here in the summer. That will be their children or grandchildren who are coming over for the vacations. It's lively all year round, even though it's not the same winter and summer. Summer is a lot of people, but it's still very lively also in winter. You can see people, all the shops are open, all the restaurants are open, and there are people here every day, all year round.
Our main focus is to take the client till the end. A lot of clients become our friends because they are our neighbors. We live in the area, we live where we sell. Then plumbers, electricians, they come back for everything at the end, just to make a copy of keys. They come here to ask us.
You are the community connector.
Yes. I think this is
we
a
hold
good
the
point.
hands from the beginning till the end. It could be 20 years after.
Yep. We had property that we had sold the property 3 times.
People come here because it's their dream, and this dream they can afford. That's it.
Kevin, tell me about your business.
Okay, Albatross Golf Tours has been going since 2007. Our business is really concentrating on holidays and golf tournaments across the whole of Spain and Portugal. And we also do green fees and local accommodation packages for people in this area as well.
So you help organize everything, the whole stay?
Everything, so we pick them up from the airport, do the transfers, arrange accommodation. The only thing we don't do is flights.
Okay, and you have international clients?
Yeah, we're fairly evenly split really between the English, the Irish, and probably now nearly 50% of our business is Scandinavian market. As a professional golfer, I'm very passionate about golf. We have 25 golf courses within 45 minutes of us here. We have 1 or 2 courses where if you're just beginning, we can encourage you and get you on those courses as well. But most of the courses here are championship golf courses.
The golfer can get anything they need here?
Yeah, the idea of this shop is there is something for everybody. Maybe not the biggest of range, but if someone's coming over on a holiday or for a tournament and they've forgotten their golf shoes, gloves, balls, tees, we have everything here for them.
Lynn, Rebecca, tell me about Ciudad Quesada.
In 1988 we arrived in Ciudad Quesada. The idea was to come and retire early, but because we've been in this business for so long, that was our life, and I decided I wanted to go back into business. When we opened, there was very little here. You could actually see Ciudad Quesada from Torrevieja with 6 properties on the hill. We started selling brand new property in the early days because there was very few resale properties. It's a family business. Rebecca's my daughter. She was trained, now she's the best of the best.
Ciudad Quesada originally was founded in the 1970s. It was started by just a Spanish family. A man and his wife bought the land and started to develop the area. And it was advertised throughout Europe, which attracted new nationalities, new families, younger families, right the way through to retired people. So it's very cosmopolitan on here. So it is what we have today is multinational, and it ranges from holiday homes through to the luxury villas. So people that are living here permanently find it very appealing because it's open all year round. So nothing closes down in the winter months. So what you see in a regular day in August is what you're going to see in December, which is appealing to a lot of people.
So is this what you like about this place?
Yes, my children now are growing up here, so this is home. People often say, do you miss home? But Ciudad Quesada is our home. Quesada has everything to offer. It's a much better way of life, and it's a lovely place to bring up families. It's a lovely place to bring up children. And the beach is only 10 minutes drive away from here. You've got Guadamar or Torrevieja, either way, but you know, it's a comfortable area. When you're visiting and you're coming into Alicante Airport, it's 25 minutes away. So, you know, it's convenient to get to.
And the beaches, they're fantastic, they're clean, they get the
blue flag.
A lot of people obviously love golf, and now they are putting more money into the golf course.
Yeah, they're making it into more of a resort area, so that's just going to do wonders for all the homeowners down there because it's going to push the property values up, which is great. But it's nice to see that the golf course is well maintained down there, and it's lovely green grass, and a lot of golfers enjoy to play down there.
So how are the prices here?
Prices are going to start to go up because the demand is coming back. We are selling so fast, you don't really have much time now to think about the property you want to buy. You have to go for it if it fits what you're looking for.
Ranges, I would say, from about 45,000, 50,000 euros right through to well over €1 million. Like I say, this area fits the bill for all pockets.
This area attracts mainly English and Scandinavians, or?
No, absolutely not. Over this summer, in particular, we've had a lot of French, Belgians, Dutch, obviously the English as well. But it's right across the board to all nationalities, and we have had a lot of inquiries from America as well this year.
We've also written a book.
Yes, it's called Moving Forward, 25 Rules for Buying and Selling Real Estate Without Going Crazy, because you know how crazy it is to sell a property here. But that's available in the Kindle version, of which we send out to any client that requests a copy.
And we can see it here?
Yes.
Laura, how is Gralacant relating to Santa Pola?
Well, Santa Pola is the town that we're part of.
And you have real estate agency here?
Yes, we are Gralacant Properties. We've been selling houses in this area for over 10 years now. We're a mom and pop shop. It's just me and my husband, so we're sort of, you know, the typical family-run business. We are also neighbors. We live in Gralacant, which makes us a little bit different. We're very much involved in the community. I'm the president of the Pet Owners Association. My husband runs the darts league, and he also plays darts. Walking football league, he also participates in. We sponsor one of the local animal shelters, and so, yeah.
Why did two Americans fall in love with this area?
Well, my husband is actually from Wales. He's from Cardiff, and I'm half Spanish. My mother's from Seville. I wanted to change, you know, I guess you could say I had an early midlife crisis, and I decided to move to Spain. It was sort of on my bucket list, and I ended up in this area, and I met my husband, and here I am. I'm not going anywhere. We've definitely put down roots.
And this area, how does it compare to the rest of the Costa Blanca, real estate-wise, area-wise?
Gralacant is really special. We've got a great location, super convenient. You could be at the airport in Alicante in less than 15 minutes. So for somebody who's, you know, a young family, a young couple, they're still working, they're talking about long weekend breaks, maybe summer holidays, you hop on the plane, you get a taxi, you're here in 10 minutes, and you can be, you know, relaxing by the communal pool in less than a half an hour. It's super convenient for someone who isn't going to be spending 6 months at a time. This is a really family-friendly area. It's a great area for anybody who loves nature. We've got the Clot de Galvani Nature Park, which is full of birds. We also have the Monte de Santa Pola, which is another green area, full of trails, people who like hiking, biking. The beach here, I think, is the best on the Costa Blanca. The Playa de Carabasí is a really natural beach. There are pines and sand dunes. It's really peaceful. The quality of the water, you feel like you're in the Caribbean on some days. It's that gentle and clear and beautiful. So with 12 kilometers of beaches, we kind of have beaches for all tastes. You know, you have the super natural beach, you have the urban beach with all the paseo and the ice cream shops. We actually also have a super popular beach for nudists. I myself got married on Carabasí Beach down here. You know, we heard a lot of giggles while doing our vows. What we didn't realize is there was a game of volleyball going on behind us, and some of the players were naked, so.
Santa Pola is Spanish more, and this is more international, Gralacant?
Absolutely. Yeah? Gralacant is a great mix. We have, I would say it's probably about 50% Spanish and 50% international. We also have a pretty big group of people that live here all year. About 12,000 people are on the Padrón living in Gralacant. Santa Pola is an old town. It has Roman roots. It's actually the port of Elche. It was a fishing village for many years, and then of course tourism is now the main industry. Lots of Spanish come from Madrid to holiday there. We do resale properties as well as new builds. There's a lot of new construction in this area. So,
what are the prices like?
I would say for resales, an apartment in Gran Alacant these days, you're looking at $75,000 and up. The majority of the apartments are 2 bedrooms, but there are a few 3-bedroom properties. A townhouse would start at about $110,000 and up. Those are mostly 2-bedroom, although there are some 3-bedroom configurations. For a villa, minimum $220,000, and there are some that are approaching $400,000, depending on, you know, what they've done to it.
Does that include the town of Santa Pola as well?
The town of Santa Pola is a slightly different market. We don't really sell as much as in Santa Pola as we do. We specialize, as the name suggests, in Gran Alacant. In Santa Pola, you have a far greater variety of things. The least expensive property we've sold in Santa Pola recently was a 3-bedroom apartment in the center of town for 35,000 euros. Now, this was a fixer-upper. But for somebody who wants that location and has the energy, a fantastic opportunity.
I'm an animal lover. You are president of Pets Association.
That's right.
Tell me about it.
ASPETCA is the Pet Owners Association of Santa Pola and Gran Alacant, and it basically got started by a bunch of neighbors who saw a problem, a need, as often happens. There was no safe, fenced-off area to exercise your dog. And if you took your dog off the leash in some of the parks around here, well, you faced the possibility of a fine because it's against town rules. Lobbied the town hall, and there was grant money available from Alicante's Diputación. And with that grant money, they built a fantastic dog park. We also have a really great dog beach. It's regularly tested to make sure that it maintains the water quality. Santa Pola is very proud of their blue flag beaches, and it regularly comes up as the cleanest beach in Santa Pola.
Clean doggies.
Clean doggies, absolutely, and responsible owners.
We hope you enjoyed the film, and to find out more about people and the towns of the Costa Blanca, tune into our website at upnowcostablanca.com.